work, relationships, kids, dogs, husbands.
They should be lying to me, man. I can't prove it, though.
I don't want to be tied down right now.
I just got out of prison. Everybody stereotypes me.
I don't want to cheat on him. I love him.
Do you have a card?
I'm Shaul Turner with Fox 31. I want to ambush you with 5 minutes of professional therapy. Want to take me up on it? Where we offer you 5 minutes with a professional therapist to vent about whatever you want.
Give us an hour and we'll pay.
It's sad when people are too busy to take advantage of some free therapy. For free. Anybody want to take me up on it?
Thanks, we got a lunch appointment.
When therapist Tim and I stumbled on the Babushka Beauty Salon, we found plenty of frustration. The shampoo room is always a prime setting for a good vent.
And at $3 for a cup of coffee, I really want it to be right. Never get the right coffee.
Dan says his relationship with his parents has been strained since he came out and told them he's gay.
Just sitting there and having my parents tear me down as a person, I just sat there, I'm like, you know what, I love you guys, I do, but I can't take this from you guys.
He says his parent lashed out at him, saying things that will stay with Dan forever.
That I was gonna die from AIDS, that instead of having a boy and a girl, because I have a twin sister, that she had 2 daughters.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Tim Bender.
Dan.
Nice to meet you.
Therapist Tim has been listening in and makes some extra time for Dan today.
Figure out how to approach your parents in a way that they can hear you and you can hear them. Allow everyone a chance to talk. Steer it away from the whole placing blame and switching it back onto the other person.
Not ready to give up on his parents' love, Dan takes it to heart.
It's good advice.
Try to let me perform an exorcism on them boots. Them things look like hell.
When you come down to 16th Street Mall, you better watch your feet because Claude will be keeping an eye on them.
Amen.
You may have seen and heard Claude downtown yelling at passersby about their ugly shoes. He's willing to shine them up and give you plenty of advice. Now it's time for Claude to get an offer for 5 minutes of professional therapy. I know you have a lot to complain and vent about.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like what?
Dirty shoes.
How's it going? I'm Tim Bender.
Tim, I'm Claude Thompson.
Nice to meet you, Claude. How's it going?
Therapist Tim is brave enough to take this one on, but Claude won't get serious.
You know, you look like my third wife. I've only been married twice.
When you see dirty shoes, what do you say to yourself? What do you think about it?
Well, it ain't right. You know, if God wanted us to wear our shoes dirty, he would have made them out of dirt.
How much do you let that bother you?
Every day, bro. All day.
Okay.
You know, I even dream about shoes.
Okay. To make
Right,
you-
John, what's going on? Well, look at those shoes.
Tell
Well,
me
you
if
ought
it-
to take your clothes off. Might make those shoes look better.
Now, Claude does think he's helping people on the mall.
So my advice to you today
All right.
is focus on that. He says that he doesn't really like dirty shoes, but I think it's just kind of a way for him to pass his time and a way for him to stay busy and a way for him to stay involved.
Good
When
advice.
you're walking along downtown, you never know who's walking with you. Many times it's someone who's just trying to find a way to make a fresh start. He's been in prison for 13 years. Now he's finding it hard to start over.
It's just the fact that I had this in my past.
Sure.
And they're going to use that against me, and it's going to be hard for me.
Sure. Okay.
So I don't know what to do.
My advice to you today would be get some help with dealing with the grief and loss. As far as what you were saying about the stereotypes, you're absolutely right. People are going to judge.
People don't see my accomplishments. They only see what I've done in the fault.
Sure.
So
You
it's
can
pretty
take your
hard.
accomplishments, though, and use them in your own, you can benefit from those. You do have a lot of options. You certainly have a lot of obstacles, but don't think you don't have options as well.
With that, Charles says he's ready to give it another try. 5 minutes of professional therapy. Want to take me up on it?
Go ahead, yeah. Sure.
Anna is getting married, but says now her friend has hopped up and decided to get married too. Anna's a little suspicious about the timing. Therapist Tim steps in to help.
Good, how are you?
Bender.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's like as if she had like a turkey timer, and it's like, I'm here, I just finished my master's, I'm gonna be in this town, like I'm not gonna find another guy, so I better marry this dude.
People get defensive and they're done, they shut down. And let her know what's going on. Let her know what you're seeing happening. That's where it sounds like that's where they are right now.
Anna buys the advice.
I think that therapist Tim was very real, very just easy to talk to, and I'm gonna share with my friend my concerns and let her know that I'm there for her.
Sometimes therapists Tim and I find people who are a little suffocated in their relationships, and when the noose starts tightening, that's when things go downhill. offer you 5 minutes with a professional therapist. Want to take me up on it?
Okay.
Ivan says he's starting to feel suffocated in his relationship, and he needs some breathing room.
Everything you do, you know, you're ridiculed about it. Sometimes it feels like a losing battle.
Sure. All right.
know?
Well, you know what? My advice to you today
Uh-huh.
is you hit the nail on the head when you said communication. You guys need to be able to listen to each other, and you don't have to say, well, you know, you're right and I'm wrong.
Ivan says that while things are kind of rough right now with his wife, he loves her and he really wants to make it work. So he'll give it another try.
I'm gonna keep on trying. I'm gonna take it home and use it. Like I say, I'll try different methods of communication, you know.
To vent about whatever you want.
Give us an hour and we'll take it.
After I heard an array of problems from the guys, Robert put in his 2 cents worth.
It really ticks you off out where you live in your environment.
Oh, you ain't got time to get into all that.
Robert grows wheat, rice, and soybeans on his spread back in Arkansas and says high gas prices are killing his business.
Gas prices would help everybody, me and you and everybody else.
Therapist Tim steps in to lend an ear.
Rice prices, soybean prices, wheat prices, and corn prices are higher than I've ever seen them in my lifetime.
Build the community as much as possible, network as much as you can, talk to as many people as you can about what can be done and how to help the industry and save the industry.
Well, we do what we can when we can.
Robert seems to take the advice to heart.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm always happy about therapy.